Okay, leave it, Rivka. Please have a seat.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, so your name is Amarjeet Yadav.
Yes, sir.
Amarjeet, you're looking a bit stressed. All okay?
Yes, sir.
Have you taken proper sleep?
Yes, sir.
Have you done with your breakfast?
Yes, sir.
What do you have in your breakfast, please tell?
Sir, paratha and sabji.
Okay, as it was scheduled, your interview was scheduled today. So,
Yes,
how did you prepare for this particular part? For just today, I'm saying. At what time did you get up, and what all activities that you did since last night till now? Please tell me about that.
Sir, I prepared for some news, like I read it on multiple sites, including ChatGPT. Apart from that, sir, I also tried to make myself aware about the kabaddi and the cricket. Sir, I framed the question related to the family and friends. Sandhiju.
Okay, there is a glass of water next to you. If you want to have water, you can have.
Okay, okay, sir.
You want to have water?
No, sir.
All okay?
Yes, sir.
Okay, you can start.
So, sir, these things I prepared, and also I talked to friends and try to understand their weakness and what they think about me. These things, sir.
Okay, you prepared about kabaddi
Yes, sir.
and about your friends.
Cricket as well.
Friends and cricket. What are the information about kabaddi and cricket that you searched last night or this morning that you are not aware of? Please tell me about those facts.
Sir, especially the kabaddi players, some more kabaddi players. Like I was aware about some of them. Like I was aware about the Pawan Sehrawat or Deepak Hooda, but I got to know about others like Aslam Imandar or some more players which were playing for the
Tell me
time.
about 3 kabaddi tournaments that are played in India.
That sir, pro kabaddi,
Okay.
sir, men, and there is no such players or no such game for women as much I know, sir.
First is pro kabaddi, second one.
Sir, sir, pro kabaddi only I know in India, sir.
Only one tournament for the kabaddi is there, pro kabaddi.
Yes, sir, for
What is the highest
national
level,
level. Sir, there is kabaddi World Cup, sir. Kabaddi World Cup.
I'm not talking about World Cup, I'm talking about 3 major tournaments of kabaddi that are played in India. Also 3 major tournaments of cricket. Tell me about that.
Sir, kabaddi, about kabaddi, I am just aware about the one. For cricket, sir, there is IPL,
Okay.
WPL,
Okay.
sir, Ranji Trophy,
Okay.
Dilip Trophy, sir.
Dilip is also for cricket or is for
Yes,
hockey?
sir, Dilip is for cricket.
Dilip or Dulip?
Sir, it is Dilip.
Sure.
Yes, sir, on the name of Hari Singh's son, sir.
On the name of?
Hari Singh's son.
Who was he?
Sorry, sir, not Hari Singh, but the Maharaja Ranjit Singh's son, Dilip. It was
Raja Ranjit Singh.
son, Dilip Singh.
Why Dilip trophy is given?
Actually, sir, Dilip Singh was a very good player of cricket. So when he went in England for study, so he played very well there. And later he tried to encourage this in India, so that's why it is named after him, sir.
No, but you said it is given after the name of Raja Ranjit Singh.
No, sir, Dilip Singh, because Dilip played cricket very well and he encouraged.
It's okay, but why did you say about Raja Ranjit Singh then?
Because he was son of Maharaja Ranjit Singh.
Okay, he was son of Maharaja Ranjit Singh. That's why the name is
Yes.
given Dilip Trophy because
Yes,
he was
sir.
a good player of
Yes.
cricket. Okay. Amarjeet, you have also mentioned about your friends that you have talked about your friends or you have talked about your weaknesses and their weaknesses. You had words with them. Please tell me about, if I'll check your phone right now, what will be the last 3 contacts that you have contacted and what sort of conversation you had with those last 3 people?
Okay, sir, I talked to 2 friends, like one who stay with me, named Himanshu. So he told about some strength of mine, like I'm good at knowledge part, I am like aware and studious person and dedicated to my target as well. Apart from that, he mentioned some weakness of mine, like the loudness of my voice as well. And talking about the second friend, it was named Vinay. Sir, actually I talked to him regarding the loudness of my voice, as he is having very loud voice, so how can I make my voice loud? So about that he gave some tips and
Why were you asking about these tips in the 11th hour? Because today was your interview and you were asking about these things, how to make my voice loud in the 11th hour.
actually it was just a normal talk with Vinay. So in that discussion I talked about this
What
one.
sort of
as
friend
well.
your Vinay is? Please tell me about that.
Sir, Vinay is a friend of mine, childhood friend.
Childhood
And
friend.
he also stay with me in my room, so he is roommate as well. And talking about this person is currently pursuing B.Ed. And the last
Okay, he has done your education along with him
yes sir,
since your childhood, since class?
first sir,
First till?
till 10th and then from BSc sir, BSc.
Not 11th, 12th.
No sir,
Why?
because I went to another school sir.
Why didn't he come to your school?
Why didn't? Sir, he choose nearest school because of health of his father.
Why didn't you choose the nearest school?
Sir, he was able to pay well. I was not able to pay.
What was the fees of that school?
Sir, it was something around 500 per month.
500 per month.
Yes, sir.
Okay, now I am interested in knowing about your family members. Please tell me about total how many members do you have in a family? What sort of relation do you share with each of them? What all they are doing currently? Also tell me about who are you closest to in the family and who do you admire most in the family? Whenever it comes to any problem, who is the person who do you approach for the problem? What was the last problem that you approached the person for? Also tell me about your responsibilities towards the family. And as you mentioned that your family was not capable that time to pay the fees, that to 500 rupees per month. Also, I'm interested in knowing about the family condition at that time, at the time of your schooling. Please tell me about all the financial crunches that your family has faced while financing your education, and how did they manage about that. Also, tell me about your siblings, what all they are doing, and how they are getting financed. Please tell me about that thing. Also, tell me about, as I'm able to see from your PIQ, you are 22 years of age. How do you manage your own expenses, and how do you contribute towards the finances of the family? Please tell me about that.
Okay, sir. So there are 7 family members in my family. And sir, talking to the eldest one, that is my uncle, who is bachelor and having age around 55 years, and he contributes well in farming and related to animal problems. The second one is my father, who is around 50 years old, sir, and he also takes care of the farming activity, especially which is hard. And coming to my mother, she is around 48 years old, sir, and she takes care of all the household works with my sister. My sister is in currently class 12, and she is, you can say 17 years old for the time being, and she also helps in household works and also does well her study as well. Coming to my brother, sir, he is 16 years old and currently studying class 11th. He is also good in studies and helps in household works. The youngest one is my brother, who is studying class 8. And he is just 12 years old for the time being, and he also contributes as well. He loves some sports as well. Coming to the responsibility I hold, sir. So as my siblings are studying in some classes, so I take care of tuition fees of them, and I also guide them as a math teacher. So sometimes I also help when I go to my home in solving math questions. Sir, coming to the expenses of mine, so actually I teach tuition. From there I manage my expenditure and other thing. And sir, the problem which my family faced, sir, these ones some problems related to finances, and they managed it well. Sir, can you repeat other questions?
No, sir. You have mentioned about your uncle that he is associated with farming and he is bachelor, 55 years of age. Please
55.
tell me about that. Is he staying with you all or you are staying with him? First of all, this is the first question. And why didn't he get married? Tell me about this thing. If your father, who is 50, he got married, but why did he? Tell me about that thing. And also tell me, your uncle as well as farmer, both are associated with farming, but I am able to see from PIQ you have mentioned about only 7,000 rupees income. It is the mixed income of your father and your uncle, or 7,000 both are getting. And how the entire expenditure of the family has been carried. Who is taking care of that? Please tell me about that.
Okay, sir. So my uncle is 55 years old, sir. So actually at that time, as first we are staying together, sir. So second, sir, my uncle who is 55 years old, sir. At that time there were things like that. Many people were not getting married so frequently as it happened today. So he also one, and he thought to not get married.
What was the reason of not getting married?
Sir, first he wanted to make his 5 sisters, and you can say the youngest brother to get married, and he was having much responsibility, and he also thought to not get married. There was a trend of not getting married, sir, at that time. Like many people were there who did not get married, sir. And coming to the problem about how he helps, so sir, as he having
Are you planning to get married or not?
Yes,
you are
sir.
also belonging from the same background, right?
No, sir, the trend has changed for the time being, so I am planning to get
I suppose
married.
the trend has been continuing till now. Many
Yes,
of the people of your age also are not getting married and they are planning not to get married. Then what would be your case?
Okay, sir, still I will think to get married, sir.
Reason? Do you love someone? Are you in a relation
No,
with
sir,
someone?
I am not in relation, but I think, sir, to move ahead, I think it's better to get married. Life becomes easy a bit.
Life become a bit easy.
Easy, and we also get support of each other.
So your uncle's life is not easy right now.
No, sir, his life is easy.
Whose life is like more easy, your uncles or your father? I believe that your uncle's life is better, like more easy,
Actually,
or
sir-
easier as compared to your father, because your father is having a huge responsibility right now. You have 4 siblings, right?
Yes, sir. Including me, sir.
You have 4 siblings, right? You are.
I have 3 siblings.
And like
Yes.
you all
Okay,
are 4
understood.
siblings,
Yes,
right?
sir.
Tell me about that.
Sir,
You are saying after getting married, your life will become easier. How come?
sir, actually, what I want to say, sir, life of my uncle and father, life of both of them are same when it comes to difficulty. Actually, my uncle also share the whole responsibility with my father. He also take care of us, and he also whatever he earns, or like actually he contributes in farming, and what we earn, so we earn together. So all 7,000 rupees we earn together. Apart from that, sir. I believe that when we have support of someone who has expertise in some field, so she can support us in case we want to.
Tell me one thing is, suppose you are earning, your father is earning 7,000, your father and uncle in mix earning 7,000 rupees from the farming part.
Yes, sir. Farming.
How do they distribute the money?
Sir, as I already mentioned, my family stay together, sir. Sir, there was no such
Like,
need.
they are not small kids right now that they are staying together, they don't have that particular things, right? Your father, your uncle would be having a bit saving for his own expenditure also. Tell me about that. How do he manage? Basically, if 7,000 rupees is coming, are they dividing it by 3,500 per month, or some other issue is there, and how and why?
Okay, actually, sir, mostly it is not divided, but sometimes, like when my uncle sells some type of bamboo plants, as I am having 4, you can say 4 to 5 koti of bamboo. So sometimes when he sells, sometimes he saves some money, like it may be sir 400 or 500, and he also gives that money when there is a need. And there was no such problem between related to finances between my uncle and father. And when there some type of financial difficulty occurs, they both manage together, sir.
Okay, tell me about the last financial crunch that your family has faced, and how did they overcome of the financial crunch?
Sir, in the month of November, when there was a need to show, you can say for primary tillage and secondary tillage. So at that time there was some money issue, and for that my father and uncle, like they took money from the neighboring uncles. I think it was 5,000, sir, at that time, and then returned.
Tell me about your contribution towards family right now. How financially you are contributing towards family, and what sort of responsibilities you are shouldering on the family right now?
Sir, actually the first contribution is by giving guidance, and when I go to my home, I help my siblings in their studies, especially in subjects related to math and science. Sir, I also pay tuition fees of my siblings and for their books as well, and sometimes I also pay my school fees of theirs. So this type of contribution I give to my family, and sometimes when there is a need of some type of you can say suggestion related to the education of my siblings, so that I give after listening their will, sir. And sometimes when there is a function or party, so I contribute in that, in organizing the party, deciding the menu with help of my father, sir.
Okay, you mentioned that whenever you go to your home, you have done studies. Please tell me about that. How frequent do you visit home, and for how long do you live in home?
Sir, actually I visit my home after either 1.5 month or 2 months, and I stay mostly 2 to 3 days, sir.
In 2 to 3 days, like you are just teaching your siblings. You're not doing anything else.
No, sir. Actually, it is not like that, sir. Actually,
In 2 months, you are going for 2 days. In those 2 days, how can you help your siblings? It's impractical totally. You
yes,
also
sir.
understand this thing, right? You can resolve a couple of doubts. That's it. Not more than that. You cannot help them in teaching part.
yes, yes, sir. About doubt, I actually said, like I tell them like whatever question you are not getting to know, you can ask those questions to me as well. I will be having enough time to tell you. And sir, sometimes they ask question on phone, so I do tell them. So by this way, I help, sir.
Okay. Anyways, Amarjit, now please tell me, you mentioned about you pay their tuition fees as well as school fees. Have you also taken tuitions in your school time?
No,
So
sir.
what is the need why your siblings are taking the tuitions?
Sir, in my time, as there was not that much affordability of my parents, they could not pay for tuition, sir.
What was your score in 10th?
83.5%, sir.
12th?
Sir, 74.2%.
It's a good percentage. So without tuition, a person can score 85 and 74 percentage in 10th and 12th respectively. Then affordability doesn't play a role over here.
Yes. But sir, what I thought about my siblings, like when I am having money, I can help them So
Do
they
you
can
feel that taking tuitions is a good thing or giving tuition is a good thing? If a person is in school, if he is going to school for the same purpose,
Yes,
for
sir.
studying,
Yes, sir.
is it compulsory to take tuitions?
No, sir, it's not compulsory, but in some case the person is a bit weak or he want to take tuition for his or her improvement. Then it's a better thing if the person can afford. Like sir, as my siblings took tuition, they scored better than me. My sister scores are 86 plus percent. My brother scores are around 88%, sir.
In class 10th.
Yes, sir.
Anyways, so Amarjit, now please tell me one thing. You have also mentioned you pay fees for the tuition as well as school fees. On daily basis, regular basis, you are paying the fees?
Sir, for tuition, I pay on regular basis, sir.
How much?
Sir, actually the tuition fees is around 200, sir, for one subject. So I pay 2 subject fees for my sister, same for my brother, sir.
You are paying 800 rupees per month. What about
The
school fees?
School fees is not regular, but sometimes when I have, I give it to my mother, and my mother pay, like my mother gave it to father and father.
What is the relation between your mother and your uncle? What sort of relation they share? What sort of bonding they share?
Sir, they have like a good understanding related to whatever issue a family faces, sir. So they share a good relation. It may be in terms of farming, in terms of animal husbandry, these things, sir.
Okay, if I take you back to your school days, when your uncle was pretty young, your mother was also younger. At that time, tell me about few incidents when they had heated argument, because generally it happens. Your uncle and your mother, what sort of arguments they got into, and how did they resolve the arguments?
Sir, in my school days, as I am able to recall, sir, there was some extent related to animal, like I am talking about the goat. So, as you know, sir, when my uncle used to go, they graze the goat. So sometimes he beat, which means sometimes he just beat by a stick a bit. When he became a bit furious. So at that time there was argument, and mostly argument were related to these ones, sir. And later it yeah, like by talking he made understood like I won't do such thing.
Who is your role model?
Okay, sir, for military my role model is Sam Maniksa, Field Marshal Sam Maniksa, sir.
Apart from military?
Apart from military leaders, sir, Maharaja Pratap, Acharya Chanakya.
Okay. Now tell me one thing. If you have to choose between your father and your uncle as role model, who will be choosing?
Sir, both are equally good to choose role model, sir.
You have to choose one with proper reasoning.
Okay, sir. Sir, I will go with my father, sir.
Why with your father? Why not with uncle?
Sir,
Your father who got married, he didn't support your uncle, didn't ask him to get married. That is a wrong thing, right?
Oh.
And he became selfish that time because your uncle is 5 years elder to him. Actually, while he was looking a bride for your father, at the time your father would have told, you got married first, I'll be taking care of myself.
Yes, sir.
Same thing you will be doing. You have the 4 siblings. You are the elder one. But you will get married first. You will get married first, you will get married last.
Sir, it will depend on situation, sir.
What do you mean situation?
Sir, it means like it may be time that I may feel like my siblings need to get married earlier, so I will make them married.
What is your age?
Sir, it is 22, sir.
22. What's the age of your sister?
Sir, 17.
17. It's 5 years of gap, right?
Yes, sir.
At what age you are feeling to get married?
Sir, most probably around 25 or 26.
25, 26, after 3 years.
Yes, sir.
After 3 years you will get married. Your
Like
sister
I
married
will
also.
try in case I will be.
In 20, the age of 20 you will get your sister married.
No, sir. I
Why you are
just
saying that? It depends on the cases.
no. I just said in case situation will allow. Otherwise, most probably, sir, I will get married earlier, sir.
You will get married at 25.
25, 26 are in case the situation doesn't
Okay,
help.
suppose 25, right? Earliest. What are the cases in which you will be getting married at 25? Please tell me about that. In which position you will be, you see yourself in the card, what will be written over there? Suppose the designation is supposed to mention over there.
Okay, sir. If things goes well, so most probably I will be you can say flying officer, sir, at that time. So
You are going for the Indian Army right now for a serious entry. How can you become flying officer?
okay, sir. Actually, my main aim was IAF, sir. Joining IAF as a fighter pilot. And the second thing, in case I am going for army, sir. Sir, in the first term, army allows for FSB. So I will appear for FSB, like CDS, FSB, and I will clear that one, and then I will go, sir.
Army allows for?
In first term, IMA allows for, sir, FSB.
Who told you this thing?
Sir, there is a person named Sir Vamsi E. Sir, he is a retired military officer. Sir, he told me.
What did he tell?
What he did?
Ah.
Actually, sir, he is a lieutenant, sir.
Ah.
He is lieutenant. He took
What did he tell?
Why? Actually, sir,
What did he tell? क्या बताया उसने?
Understood, sir. Sir, actually, on his Instagram, he posted a video. He was meeting with a flying officer. So he told the story that there was a batchmate of him who gave SSB, like FSB, and joined the Air Force. So he went to the POP of that person. As the sir became 6 months, sir, you can say senior to him. So I asked him regarding like how it happened, sir. So he told like I am allowed in the first term of training for a year for FSB, especially for permanent.
I have no information about it. So you are thinking that you will be that exceptional case again. You will be getting the chance to go to the Air Force from Indian Army, from IMA. You will be going directly to Dundigal. Is it like that?
Sir, in case I will get chance, I will love to go. But in case I am not getting a chance, I will join like Army Aviation Corps and
Okay, you basically want to fly.
fly, sir.
Which aircraft you would like to fly? If you
Sir,
have
in
chance?
case I am joining Air Force, I love
In
to.
case you are joining Army,
Sir, it will be Apache, sir. Apache.
Apache. Is Apache the part of Indian Army?
Yes, sir. Recently
Sure.
in the March the first squadron of Apache got commissioned in Army.
Like how many aircrafts are there in the squadron?
Sir, mostly 18 to 20, sir.
18 Apache are there.
Sir, in the
How many
fighters,
Apaches do we have in Indian Air Force?
in IAF, sir, there are 22.
Sure.
Sure, sir.
Indian Army 18.
Sir, I think in Indian Army it is not 18. One squadron there are the normal capacity 18 to 20, but I think in helicopter squadron it is less than. So it must be something around 10, sir.
Something around 10 or you specific?
Sir, around 10 it may be 10 to 12 or 8 to 10, sir.
What is the total strength of aircraft in Indian Army? Total strength of aircraft.
Sir, I am not sure, but I think it is 200 plus, sir, when it comes to helicopters, sir.
200 plus in Indian Army.
Yes, sir.
Where did you read these things?
Sir, I have not read at any place such, but I think.
How many aircraft are there in Indian Air Force?
Sir, talking about only, sir, fighter aircraft, so these are around 600, sir.
Total aircraft.
Total, sir, I have read like around 1800, sir, on Wikipedia, sir.
Okay. Anyways, now please tell me what is the basic principle of flying of helicopter? How does a helicopter fly?
Okay, sir. Sir, helicopter also fly on the same principle, like Archimedes principle.
Archimedes principle. Are you sure? Are you kidding me? You're
Sir,
a science student, right?
yes, sir.
What is Archimedes principle?
Sir, in the Archimedes principle, it is believed that when speed increases, the pressure decreases. So,
How does a ship sail?
sir, I think I'm a bit wrong. Ship sail on the Archimedes principle, sir. I am not able. It is Bernoulli theorem, sir, on which aircraft flies, sir.
Are you comfortable right now?
Yes, sir.
Have you done your science? You have some science background, right?
No, sir, I am from science background. Actually, I took misunderstood, sir. It is
You are from
Bernoulli
science
theorem.
background.
Yes, sir. I am from science background, sir. I am from science background, sir.
Sure.
Sure, sir.
What are subjects in BSc?
Sir, physics, chemistry, and mathematics. Till the second year, and in the last year it was, sir, only.
Tell me
physics.
about basic principle of mathematics that have been used in daily life. Also tell me about what are the recent advancements in chemistry. Also tell me about how this chemistry knowledge is going to help you in the organization, or how it is going to help the organization from your side. Please tell me about that.
Sir, basic principles of math, like in
Chemistry,
daily.
not maths.
Okay, sir. Sorry, sir. Sir, the basic principle, like especially whatever we have, sir. I am talking about the food. So that get digested in our stomach, and that is on the basis of chemistry. And apart from that, if you see in the real life, sir. So there are multiple examples of chemistry. Like it may be, sir, the soap. Soap is also made on the basis of chemistry, and that we use, and that gives us, sir, jhag. So that one we use, sir, sir, baking soda, like
Formula of baking soda?
what, sir?
Formula of baking soda?
Okay, sir. Sir, it is NaHCO3, sir.
NaCO3.
Sir, NaHCO3, sir.
What is the scientific name of this, or chemical name of this?
Okay, sir. Actually, it is sodium hydrogen carbonate. Sir, this is.
Okay, what else apart from these?
So, sir, apart from these,
There is an experiment. If you put a Mentos in a Coca-Cola bottle,
Yes, sir.
it comes out.
yes, sir. It
Tell
is
me what the basic chemistry behind that. This sort of reaction is there, and how does it work?
Sir, actually, it is exothermic reaction, sir.
What is exothermic reaction?
Sir, exothermic reactions are a reaction in which the energy get releases.
What emerging trends or developments in the field of chemistry are you most excited about?
Sir, for the timing, sir, there was a recent development related to the Sebex. I am talking about the Sebex 2, sir, which was explosive. Recently, it was made by, you can say, it was created by DRDO, sir. So, it is a trend, and in future, it will be used in like bomb or artillery cells of military, sir. So, this is one thing which I love, and I love to be connected with.
Okay. Now tell me one thing. How your physics will help you out, because you are saying that helicopter, according to you, flies from the principle of Archimedes principle,
Sir,
right?
sorry, Bernoulli, sir.
Are you sure Bernoulli's theorem?
Sir, the main principle is same, sir. So, speed increases and the pressure decreases. The same work there as well.
How Bernoulli's work? Please tell me about that. What is the mathematical statement of Bernoulli's theorem? What is the normal statement of Bernoulli's theorem?
Sir, normal the same I have told, like when the speed increases, the pressure get decreases.
What does it mean? I don't understand. When
it
pressure
mean-
increases, speed decreases. What does it mean?
It means, sir, wherever like speed get increases. Sir, may I give you some example? Especially when you go with the train, when train passes inside of us, it a bit pull us towards the train.
Let it be. I'm not interested in that. I'm saying that how you're saying that helicopter flies in the basic principle of Bernoulli's. What is Bernoulli's? How Bernoulli's theorem is applying in the helicopter? I'm not talking about any other aircraft or the fighter jets. Tell me about that.
Sorry, sir. Actually, I am not aware how it applies, but the principle is same. The speed.
You are a
and-
physics student, right?
Yes, sir.
Physics graduate.
Yes, sir.
You are saying these things, and how you are going to assess the like people over here? How you are going to be an good asset to an organization? I don't feel that.
Sir, for the timing, I am not aware.
You
but
want to
definitely-
be, you want to fly Apache. You don't know how it flies. How will you fly? How can you feel that you are fit to fly the aircraft?
Sir,
You don't know the basic principle behind that. You are saying Archimedes theorem, and you don't know the statement. You don't know the mathematics. Tell me the mathematical expression of that.
Sir, I am not aware about. I have forgotten a bit, sir.
So why shall we select you? Please tell me about this.
Sir, one thing like I have not completely forgotten. It is VGH, sir, plus something like there are three.
VGH or rho GH?
What, sir?
It's rho GH or VGH?
Sir, I think it's VGH, sir.
What V stands for?
V stands for, sir, velocity.
It is a rho GH. No doubt.
Okay, sorry, sir. Sir, like there are something which a person forgets, sir. I will read about that part, sir. Immediately when
So
I
you feel that you are good. It's natural.
Yes, sir.
While flying the aircraft, you can forget that thing also, that time also, right?
No, sir, it's not that easy.
They are bounded with some sort of basic aspects, basic questions. If you're not aware about that, how can you select?
Sir, actually, I read, but some question I forgot, so that's why, sir, I am not able to
But
recall.
tell me about all the forces that have been applying in the aircraft.
Aircraft, sir. Okay, sir, there are four forces, sir. The first one is, sir, weight, lift, drag, and thrust, sir.
Tell me about 10 major parts of aircraft,
Okay,
of a
sir.
helicopter.
Sir, helicopter. Okay, sir, the rotor I'm talking about, sir.
What is rotor? Also tell me about where it is situated. Rotor is upside, sidewise, backside. Where it is situated in the aircraft?
Sir, rotor is mostly situated on the upside if we talk about the most of the helicopters, sir. I'm talking about the Apache.
Okay.
And there is cockpit, sir. And what is use of rotor, sir? Rotor helps it to fly as
Second, cockpit. Third,
cockpit, sir. Tail. I'm talking about the tail,
Fourth.
which helps in balancing, sir. In some helicopter there are wheels, so that is one part.
wings,
Wheel, sir.
wheel.
Wheel. In some
Helicopters are having wheels.
sir,
Which
earlier.
helicopters are having wheel right now? Tell me.
Sir,
about it. Apache have wheel or not?
no, sir.
Tell me about Apache only. Huh?
Okay, sir. Sorry. So, apart from this, sir, the gun I'm talking about, sir, they are having the gun around.
Which gun they are having?
Sir, it is around 120 mm or sometimes 140 mm, sir.
So name of the gun.
Sir, I'm not aware of the name of the gun.
Okay.
And sir, apart from gun, sir, I'm not aware about any other name, sir. Technical name, I'm not aware about, sir.
And you want to fly. Tell me about why do you want to be a pilot?
Okay, sir.
Also tell me about suit of the pilot. Have you ever heard about the suit of the pilot? The pilot
G
wears?
suit.
G suit. Please tell me about that.
Okay.
What G stands for and how this suit is, like what of which material this suit is made up of. Please tell me about that. And how does it work?
Okay, sir. Actually, from my young age, I was interested in military as there's an multiple unit of military. And then, sir, in my class 8, there was a teacher came and he told me about the NDA, and he told like by going to NDA you can be a pilot or you can join defense forces. Later, I researched, watched some movie, especially talking about the Vijayata and border, sir. And later, I understood that. Also watched a series on Discovery related to the Air Force Academy, and then I learned about it and thought to become a pilot, sir. So these were my motivation and why I want to be. I want to serve my country.
How
Sir.
did you prepare for this of becoming pilot?
What, sir?
How did you prepare for becoming pilot? Okay, I got your motivation. You got inspired from your teachers as well as movies, right?
Yes, sir.
But I still don't able to find the core motivation. That's why you're not aware about these things.
No, sir. There is no such core motivation. Like I have seen various airplanes fly, sir. So I was interested in that part. Apart from that, sir, as I learned that by NDA I can join Air Force being as a pilot, and so sir, I applied here. The second thing, sir, second question, can you repeat, sir?
Anyways, now tell me about what is the difference between Apache and Chinook?
Sir, Apache is a attack helicopter, sir. Chinook is a transport helicopter, sir. So, in case there is need of transporting soldiers or evacuating soldiers, or there is need in, you can say, sir, flood. So, Apache is used
But
mostly.
the Apache as well as Chinook are the new aircrafts, right? Or new
Yes.
helicopters that have been
Yes,
like procured from USA basically.
Yes.
From US or Russia?
Yes, sir.
Both.
Yes.
Which company?
Sir, Boeing.
Boeing. Both.
Boeing Aerospace.
Both Boeing.
What, sir?
Both from Boeing.
Both from Boeing, sir. Yes, sir.
Which other company are there of USA that imports aircraft or that exports aircraft from USA?
Yes, sir. Sir, Lockheed Martin
Okay.
and Boeing, sir. These are major companies which exports a fighter jet or aircraft.
Okay. So tell me about before the procurement of these two aircrafts, one is attack, one is transporter, which other aircrafts are fulfilling the duty of attack as well as transport?
Sir, earlier in attack aircraft, we are having the helicopter from Russia, sir. I'm talking about the Mi-24. It may be.
Mi-24. Indian
Yes.
Army is using this.
Yes, sir.
Indian Army is using Mi-24.
Yes, sir. I think it is using, sir. It may be retired, but
Are you sure about it?
not. I am perfectly sure, sir. But it was on. Sir, Mi-17 was there, sir.
It is an attack
Yes, sir.
aircraft?
No,
Mi-17
sir.
is
Mi-17
attack.
is not attack. It is a transport, and it is used to transport, sir, people mostly, especially the high-profile personnel, sir.
Okay. Tell me 5 role of Indian Army.
Okay, sir. Sir, the first, Indian Army protect us from external threats. I'm talking about in case it may be war or some this type of things. It helps. So second, it also prevents the insurgency as well. It may be insurgency in J&K or some other parts of India. It helps us in calamity. So there it helps, and it also helps in diplomacy. When we need some type of military diplomacy, like happened the operation those in Turkey, so that part. It also
There are 5 major internal threats that Indian Army is having right now.
sir, internal.
5 major internal threats that Indian Army is facing currently. India is facing currently.
Okay, sir. So, sir, if you talk about India, so internal threat, there is, sir, insurgency problem, especially in J&K. So this is one, sir. Illegal immigrants. The problem of illegal immigrants is there, sir. Apart from that, sir, Naxalism. Sir, fourth, if you talk, sir, radicalization, especially in some part of J&K, I will say, sir. Sir, fifth one, sir, I will say, sir, there is one problem, especially the job issue, sir, job crisis, you can say, or the economic problems for youth, sir. So that is a threat to economy, sir.
Just tell me one thing. You mentioned about radicalization. Can
Yes,
you
sir.
explain this term radicalization? What does radicalization mean and how it is an internal threat to the nation?
Okay. So sometimes people get radicalized. Radicalized means suppose whatever religion, whatever cult they are following, they take it extremely, at extreme extent. They start being hostile to other. They think when a person is not following their route, that person is wrong, that person need to be killed, something like this. So this is called radicalization. At General Bipin also said we need radicalization camp in some parts of India, especially J&K, he wanted to point out. And sir, this is a problem means when a person become radicalized, the person try to join some extreme organization. It may be a terrorist organization, it may be an insurgent organization, and try to be, you can say, attack or be hostile and security forces on the local people. As we see many people of Kashmir, they do join some external agencies. I'm talking about the Jaise Muhammad, Lashkar-e-Taiba, sometime earlier Jamaat-e-Islami was there. So they were joining and they were being hostile to their own nation, their own people. So that this is the
So who is brainwashing them?
Sir, sometimes they do watch some, you can say, videos, or they read some articles, they read some books or PDFs. Like it may be PDF of ISIS, which ISIS provides, allows on internet.
What is ISIS?
Sir, ISIS is a group, Islamic States of Iraq and Syria, but it is also operational in various parts of the world.
It is active right now.
Yes, sir. It is.
Are you sure?
Yes, sir. It is not active in Iraq and Syria, but it is still active in some part of Afghanistan.
Who is the leader of ISIS in current situation?
Sir, I am not aware who is leader, but it is active in like ISIS, Khorasan, Afghanistan.
Okay, continue.
So, as I told, sir, it in Khorasan province of Afghanistan, it is active, sir, from where it gives a threat to India. And it might be active in other regions, sir.
Okay. Tell me about in the northeast, what are the problems that northeast India is facing currently?
Okay, sir, one problem is problem of flood. As recently there was multiple videos and news got circulated that there is heavy problem of flood in Assam, and the Chief Minister of Assam, Hemanta Biswa Sarma, he did, you can say, investigated that thing. Apart from the Manipur issue, we know, sir, in Manipur there were problem of insurgency, and there were community like Kuki and Methi, they took arms against each other. So this is one problem.
What does insurgency means?
Sir, insurgency, someone said like insurgency is just armed politics. It is politics but armed, sir.
Insurgency is armed politics.
Yes, it is said by a geopolitical thinker, sir.
Okay. Insurgency in J&K you have mentioned.
Sir, that insurgency is a bit different because it is funded by Pakistan and it is moreover across
So
border
what is the
territory.
basic definition of insurgency? That is what
Yes,
I'm
sir.
asking.
Yes, sir.
You have mentioned armed politics.
Yes, sir.
Now you are saying that arm is getting funded by other political
Yes,
parties
sir.
of Pakistan.
Yes, sir.
So armed politics which is funded by its own government, is it like that?
No, sir. Armed politics, which is funded by some separatists, some radical groups, or sometimes it is funded by some country from outside.
What is the case of Manipur? Why it was in news?
Sir, actually, Manipur, there are two groups, like the one Kuki and there is Methi.
What is capital of Manipur?
Imphal.
Are you sure?
Yes, sir.
Okay, who is current CM of Manipur?
Sir, Biren Singh. N. Biren Singh.
From which party he is?
Sir, BJP.
So what happened that time? Please tell me about that. What actions he has taken and what happened actually in Manipur? Why
Sir,
it was burning? Please
Yes,
tell me
sir.
about
If you see the demography of Manipur, so it is 51% Methi, 49% Kuki. Sir, this is something around this. Sir, what happened in the last year? The High Court of Manipur, it gave like one statement that if a government want to include the people like Methi community in ST, so it can include.
that. I didn't get it. Explain me.
Sir,
Two
actually,
communities are the Methi and Kuki, right?
Yes, sir.
Methi is in extreme condition, like they are 51%.
they are majority,
They are
51%.
majority,
Yes,
okay. And minority is Kuki.
Kuki, 49%.
So what was the case?
Sir, actually, I am not aware about the exact case, but it was a statement given by Manipur government, Manipur High Court. The Manipur High Court given a statement in case government want to include Sir Methi under ST, then it can include. And why it was given? Actually, sir, the Kuki community comes under Sir ST. So it can buy land everywhere where it wants. But the Meitei is the ethnic and original community of Manipur. But it is not having the right to buy land.
Are you sure about the condition
Yes,
that
sir.
you're talking?
What's the condition?
The thing that you're talking right now.
Yes, sir. I am sure about
Are
this.
you sure about it?
Yes, sir.
Which community was in ST and SC or the scheduled tribe or scheduled caste they were asking for? Minority basically.
Yes, sir. It's
Are you sure about it?
Yes, sir.
And they were not able to buy the land.
Sir, Meitei is not able to buy land all around the Manipur. It is just having the 10% land holding, sir. That's why there
So
was.
who was against? Meitei was against or Kuki was
Sir,
in favor of that?
like Kuki, people from the Kuki community, they become first furious because they understood that Meitei will be able to buy land in their own area as well. So that's why the riot started, and then sir, there were multiple incidents which took place, and government also tried to overcome, like it deployed Assam rifles there, military in some parts, applied APSPA in some districts.
Assam Rifle is part of Indian Army or not?
No, sir, it's not.
Why?
Sir, Assam rifles is moreover like as you can say CAPF.
What about Rashtriya Rifles?
Sir, it is part of Indian Army, sir.
Okay, like if suppose you're not able to get into aviation corps, then what is your second priority?
Sir, I will try to join the intelligence force. Sir.
Intelligence.
Yes, sir.
How will you get into intelligence?
Sir, as much I know, after the completion of training, there are some options which are given, like people give preference which they want to join, and on the basis of their performance.
Suppose you're not able to get intelligence too, then third priority.
Sir, I have not thought about any other. In case I will read, I will tell. Sir. I'm just wanted to wait into. In case, sir, I will read about others, sir.
Okay. Anyways, so Amarjit, now I'm interested in knowing about your life. Basically, what sort of achievements you had in your life? Tell me about the biggest achievement. Tell me about your biggest responsibility. Tell me about like if not defense, then what is your second priority? Tell me about these things.
Sir, coming to my life, as you asked, sir, like till the 10th I stayed with my family members, and I studied with them. They funded my education. I studied there well. After that, sir, I started taking my expenditure by my own. I worked as a conductor after class 10. Sir, after class 11th, I also worked in a company, textile company, and I started managing these things, sir. Coming to the biggest achievement of mine, sir. So I believe the first series exam when I cleared, sir, it was the biggest, toughest exam for me which I cleared, sir. So that was, I will say, it was the biggest one, sir, of my adult age. The biggest responsibility that I took, sir, the two friends of mine, they were going through the depression, sir. So I saved them. I believe, sir, this is the biggest responsibility of mine.
Tell me about which were the friends who got into depression.
Sir, one was Sunny Moria, sir. He was a friend of mine, and sir, he is 2 years senior to me, and he was facing these problems. Actually, sir, he escaped from he left his home, he ran away from his home, and went to different places. Around 10 days, he was disappeared from, you can say, internet. We are not able to contact, sir. After 4 or 5 days, when I understood this is the so severe condition, as I have good bonding with him, so I tried to talk from my own ways. Multiple calls I did, sir. So, like.
No, what happened? What is the reason of his depression?
Okay.
Why he left the home? Why he ran from the home? Why he disconnected with the internet? Please tell me about that.
Okay, sir. Actually, the Sunny Moria, sir, he was a very diligent guy. So he was teaching. He started teaching around 12 hours out of 24 hours. And after that, he had some affairs, sir. So he was also talking those girls, sir, for a long time. And he was taking very less sleep, 2 or 3 hours in a day. So that was one reason. And sir, he was constantly doing it from 6 months. So his mental condition got deteriorated because of less sleep. And before the day when he ran away, so actually his father scarred him on issue. Like he asked some money from his father. So his father told, you are earning around 2 lakhs per annum. You are not able to pay 40,000 fees per annum. How? So that
he was earning 2 lakh rupees per month.
Per annum, sir.
Per annum he was earning 2 lakh rupees. How was he earning 2 lakh rupees?
Sir, he was teaching tuition.
In which year you are talking about?
Sir, 22.
When you 2 years back.
September.
When did you complete your graduation?
Yes, sir. My
2022
graduation got
itself.
completed.
Tell me about, like, once you were completing your graduation, he might have completed his graduation 2
Sir,
years
he,
back.
he was 2
ahead
years
of you.
senior to me.
Okay. He completed his master's or not?
Sir, after 12th, he took 1 year's drop.
Is he your friend or he is your neighbor?
Sir, he is a friend of mine, sir. Friend means, sir, he was senior, so we had good bonding. He was also teacher.
Same college?
Sir, yes, sir.
Same college?
Same college, not sir, same school, sir.
Same school. Till 10th or till 12th?
Sir, I studied there for 10th, sir. He came later, sir.
He came later in the same school. Means I didn't get it. He would have come earlier, right? As compared to
Actually,
you.
I studied from class 1 and he studied from class 11, sir. So that
He
means-
studied from class 11 in the same school. It means you never met him in the school. By you saying that he was your senior
Actually,
at
sir,
school?
after leaving the school, I used to go at the school sometimes, sir. And I learned that person is very good in his studies, sir. So that's why, sir. And later he became teacher and he started teaching at same school. So I had good connect with the teacher. So I met him multiple times and he was good at that part. He was also teaching my sister, sir. So where I got connected to him.
In which class he was teaching your sister?
What, sir?
In which class she was teaching your sister? He was teaching your sister?
Sir, from class 9th, sir.
9th onwards. Your sister is in class?
What, sir?
She's in class 12th right now.
Yes, sir.
Understood. Now tell me, you have mentioned about you worked as a conductor, you have taken your own expenses,
Yes, sir.
you have done a lot of things, you have taught tuitions. Please tell me about these things. Like, I'm pretty much interested in knowing about your this particular life. What happened that why did you become the conductor? A conductor of bus, truck, what sort of conductor?
Truck, sir.
Truck conductor. Please tell me about this part of your life. Like, why did you become conductor and what made you to be a conductor?
Okay, sir. Actually, after class 10th, I wanted to study in one another school, and sir, actually I wanted to have more exposure, and so I wanted to shift to another school, and that's why, sir, I went to the school, and there as I was having rooms on rent, so I needed more money, sir. So that's why I became a conductor, and that too on my uncle's truck, like my mama's truck. And I earned there some money, and that I utilized in my further education. It may be in books or paying room rent, these things, sir. Apart from that, sir, coming to the second, I told like textile. I work in textile. I work in textile after class 11th, sir, and I worked in a textile factory for 50 days in, sir, Panipat. I'm talking about, sir, and after that. I started teaching coaching, sir, in my class 11th, sir. In some coaching I taught, and after that, sir, in my BSc, I started teaching tuitions regularly, sir. Teaching tuitions, not coaching, sir. These things were there.
Still, I'm not able to understand. You mentioned that while you were pursuing your class 11th, you were into textile factory. You were
Sir, after class 11th, after completion of class 11th,
you were teaching tuitions. You're teaching coaching. You're teaching coaching. You
Yes, sir.
were doing conductory of the truck. Three things while with studies. How are you able to manage these?
Sir,
things? I'm not able to understand.
Actually, after class 10, as our exams got ended till the March, sir, and our session of class 11th started in July, sir. So I went there around 17th May, and I think it is around 15th May, and got returned around 5 July, sir. So this is the first part. And coming to the class 11th, sir, our session of class 11th got ended.
So approx 2 months you have been
Sir, around
conductor.
50 days.
Around 50 days.
Around 50 days, sir.
But you become conductor. How much did you earn?
Sir, there I earn only 5,000, sir.
Like, why did you become conductor? What was the need of becoming conductor? How did it come to your mind even? You are a studious person,
Yes,
the one who scored 85% in class 10. Just to change the school. You could have asked money from your relatives. You could have asked your father first of all. What was the fees that time? Why did you continue in the same school? Why did you have to switch the school from 10th to 11th in another school? Please tell me about that.
Okay, sir, actually some teachers of mine, they recommended me, who were teaching me from my childhood, as they were also studied in the same school where I went. So they recommended me to go, as there were, you can say, sir, better infrastructure over there. So they also told like you will get more exposure you will meet the people who are preparing for some exams. You will understood these things. So that's why I joined this school. The second thing, sir, what was the need? Like I understood that my father won't be able to manage those expenditure. So that's why I went there on the truck. And sir, actually my mama was driver of the truck, and my mama's son was also a bit 2 years older than my age. So he also went on the truck. So I was familiar about those conditions, and I learned from him that I can go there. So that's why I went there, sir. And as you asked about class 11, so sir, in class 11, actually our session got ended till the 25th January, sir. And I think around 10 February I went and I stayed till the last March. Our session started from April, sir.
Textile factory, please tell me about that. In which time you have worked over there?
Sir, timing of work.
Textile factory, yes.
Sir, after class 11, after the completion of session of class 11.
11 to 12, in that particular midterm.
Yes, sir.
Why did you go for the truck that time?
Okay, sir, the issue with the truck, actually at that time my uncle was at home, sir. At home. The second problem that in the textile.
Why he was at home?
What, sir?
Why he was at home?
Okay, sir, sometimes he comes at home, like in 1 year he stay at home around 2 or 3 months, so that's why he was at home. The second problem, the same uncle's son was working in this, and in this, sir, it was a fixed job, like from 8 to 8. So the timing was fixed. The second thing, sir, it was you can say a bit easier than the truck. The third one, like the salary was a bit high. If you compare.
How much you earning that time?
In this time, I earned around 11,500
per month.
Per month means in that period, sir.
For how long you have worked?
For 50 days, sir.
50 days again.
Again, sir. Actually, there was some off as well because of sir Holi.
50 days you earn 11,500 rupees.
Yes, sir.
11,500, then 5,000 you have earned that time, and you manage in this way. And you also taught in coaching, right?
Sir, in class 11th, I was teaching coachings.
Class 11th, while you are studying.
Yes, sir.
What was the timing of the coaching and how much you earning from that?
Sir, at that time I was teaching coaching. After my class, like around 4 to 5 I was teaching, sir. And earlier I volunteered in a coaching. Then the teacher understood my potential, then he allowed me. And I taught there, I think around 3 to 5 months, I think I taught there.
5 months?
Yes, sir.
From which?
From
month
September
to
to
month?
January, sir. From September to January, sir.
In class 11th?
Yes, at that time I was studying class 11, sir.
So what was the need of going to the textile factory then, if you are doing good in the tuitions?
Sir,
the coaching
yes,
classes
of
over
course,
there?
sir, I was teaching tuitions. But the earning was not that enough. Like I was getting something around 1,000 per month, sir. And
How long you were teaching there?
Sir,
How many hours?
sir, earlier 2 hours, it was earlier 2 hours, but later it converted into 1 hour, sir.
1 hour?
1 hour.
1 hour teaching, you are getting 5,000 rupees.
1,000.
1,000 rupees
1,000, sir.
per month, for 1 hour only, right?
Right, sir. 1 hour per month, sir. Yes,
1
sir.
hour. It
30
was
days.
good.
Yes, sir, it was good. But actually, I thought like in my free time I can earn and I can be a bit, sir, more like in intermediate as I understood there will be a bit.
Okay, like if you are that much into the studies, why did you go for BTech or BSc or BTech or BCA after your 12th? Why did you go for BSc?
Sir, actually, as I am from science background and I was interested in science part, so sir, I went for a BSc and it was affordable for me as well, sir.
Didn't you apply for the JEE examination?
No, sir, I didn't apply.
Reason?
Sir, reason was like that, sir. The first reason was that I was not that good in that PCM part I am talking about, sir. When it comes to intermediate. The second, sir.
Not good at PCM means? Like you were saying
Like,
that you
my-
are from science background, that's why you go for the BSc.
Yes, sir.
And you are saying you are not good at the science background. Why did you go for BSc? You could have chosen the BA that time.
Actually, sir, I was not that good in the science part. I am talking about the physics, chemistry, math of the JEE mains. So sir, that's why I did not go for that part. And
Were you good enough in the spoken part that time? Not right.
Not
By
right.
practicing, you made it. Why didn't you practice that particular part?
Sir, practice that part means?
Science part.
Sir,
Why were you not serious for the science in your 11th and 12th? Why were you teaching at that time? Why were you doing conductory that time? Where were you working in the textile factories that time?
Sir.
You should have focused on your studies.
Yes, sir. Sir, actually, these two work I did in free time. Free time means I'm talking about the conductory.
No time is free. You should have studied at that time. You should have cracked some sort of IIT or NIT examinations, JEE examinations.
Sir, actually, at that time, I was my sole aim was joining, sir, NDA, going through the NDA. So that's why I not interested in any other job. And sir, like when I went for textile, sir, I was also teaching side by side when I was getting some time.
Anyways, tell me about what are your hobbies and what are your interests.
Okay, sir, my hobby is reading. It may be reading geopolitics books or news articles. Sir, generally is one my hobby. And sir, interest, I love watching some movies and some web series as well, sir.
Which was the last movie that you have watched?
Sir, last movie. Sir, it was Goldfinger.
Which?
Goldfinger.
Old Beggar.
Goldfinger.
Goldfinger.
Yes.
Just tell me about what is the story of that movie and what are the 5 learnings from that movie.
Sir, actually this is a movie of James
Keep
Bond.
it short, huh?
James Bond series, and this is the third movie. I think it was published in around 1970s. The story of this movie was, there was one person, I'm talking about the villain, and he was
Don't give me the story. Tell me about the 5 learnings.
5 learnings. So sir, what I learned from James Bond, to be alert in every situation, whatever you are, to manage your emotional complexity, like do not show fear or nervousness, doesn't matter in whichever situation you are. The third thing that what I learned, the extreme level of physical fitness you are having, so I thought I can be that, what I inspired from that. The fourth, sir, I will say about getting aware about the every thing, like which is going around the world. The fifth part, sir, I would say the courage that he showed, so I got inspired from that part, sir.
Who was the director of that movie?
No, sir, I am not able to direct.
Producer?
No, sir.
Who recommended you this movie?
Sir, actually, I watched this series of this movie, like James Bond. So, sir, that's why I was watching, and this was very good.
Okay, you have mentioned reading geopolitics. What are the sources from which you read geopolitics?
Sir, reading geopolitics means I watched some video on related to geopolitics. It may be the video of Prashant Dhawan, sir. Ankit Awasthi, sir, is there. And also there are some other teacher on study IQ. Apart from that, sir, I read news on in short. So there, in case I find some news related to geopolitics that is interesting, I read it in deep by swiping right. The third thing, sir, there are some Telegram channels, I know, sir. So I follow them, and they also give some sorts of geopolitics, and also sometimes they share news articles related to geopolitics, sir. So these cases I use.
Got it. According to you, which nation is the best ally to India in this current scenario? Is it USA, Russia, Germany, France, or Japan? Give me in priority basis.
Sir, Japan is most allied country with India.
Number first, most priority. Priority on Japan.
Japan.
Second.
Second is, sir, France.
Third.
Sir, third I will say Russia.
Fourth.
US.
Why you kept Germany in last?
Sir, why I kept Germany at last? Sir, actually, if we talk about aviation,
Give me the basic reason, like for your this sequence. Japan first reason.
Actually, sir, we share very good relations with Japan, and Japan also invest in India. Like before 2 years, when the Japan's that time's Prime Minister came in India, I'm talking about the Kishida. So Fumio Kishida, sir, I'm talking about. So he told like we will invest around $42 billion in India in next 5 years. So that thing. Japan also help in infrastructure. It gives us loan at very cheap price, cheap interest rate, sir. Sometimes it 0.5%. Apart from that, it see the second partner, which is France. So in France has helped in various sector. It may be we are buying Rafale. We also bought Rafale in earlier times. France is also helping Indian companies. I am talking about HAL, sir, in preparation of its engine. Kaveri, I am talking about, sir, jet engine. So they are France.
So higher, like if you talk about like importing army or defense equipment from the which nation we are having the more number, France or Russia?
Sir, for the timing, we are exporting more from France.
Importing.
Sorry, importing from France. But earlier we used to import more from Russia, as we are having 70% hardware from Russia, sir.
Right now, it's more from France, you're saying?
Like current what we are buying, like Rafale we bought, sir. Again we are buying Rafale, sir. So the latest deal which happened, the value was more when it comes to France, sir. And
Yes, Russia, not us.
Russia, sir, Russia is our historic partner, sir. It helped in our past, and still it is helping us. Like our trade value is around $65 billion with Russia, sir. And sir, but one thing Russia which make Russia a bit at lower place. Like for the time being, Russia is being more aligned with China because of its dependence on China. So that's why I kept Russia at third place. Coming to the US, sir. Sir, of course, the trade value with the US is around $118 billion. But the issue with US is, like recently, if you see the when PM Modi visited Russia, the Eric Garcetti, which ambassador of US to India, he given a statement which was a bit threatening. He told no war is far away as India used to think, and every country, India enjoys its autonomy, its sovereignty, but no country is sovereign when it comes to taking side in wars. So it was a threatening, right? So as it was said by once the Henry Kissinger that being enemy of US.
I understand.
Yes, sir.
Now, Amarjit, please tell, suppose it happens that you're not getting recommended in this attempt also.
Yes, sir.
Then what will you do? And before that, please to tell me about, after getting multiple times screen outs, how especially you have prepared this time, and what was the preparation part that you have come up with in this attempt, and what all things you added that you are missing in the last approach. And if not getting recommended again, then what you are going to do next? Please tell me about your backups also.
Sir, actually, I have learned from my previous attempts. There were two major problems with me, especially in screening part when I talk about. The first was the loudness of my voice. The second was the pronunciation, sir. So I tried to fix these parts. For loudness, I started talking loudly to my friends. I practiced in some groups. So these things I did, sir. And for the pronunciation, I used some app, like it may be Elsa, there were some influencer on Instagram, so they recommended the way. In case I don't get recommended in this attempt, sir, so the next attempt of mine is AppCat, so I will prepare for that part, sir.
Have you taken any coaching or guidance? Please tell me about that. How especially you are prepared?
Yes, sir. Sir, if I talk about the offline part, so sir, I took one coaching, and there is an institute named Target Warriors in Haldwani, and there is a sir, and I took coaching from them.
Okay, what did you learn in the coaching?
Sir, as the major problem of mine was the group handling because of my loudness and pronunciation, so I focused on this part, and the sir was mostly associated with these parts. It may be, sir, GD, like knowledge part, GD, lecturate, sir, defense related knowledge, or it may be the PPDT and group handling, GP I am talking about, sir. So these part they were also having some mini structures for PGT practice, so they also, sir, also helped me in that part, so that's why I am associated with these things.
Okay, why didn't you go to any other institute? Why did you
Sir,
go to
because of affordability. Like if you talk about the fees of some top institute, so these are around something around 25,000 or more than that. And I talked to sir, and sir understood my issue, and he allowed me in 12,000. So that's why I came to sir.
Okay, how did you manage the fees? Please tell me about that.
Sir, I had some savings, like 4,000 saving I was having at that time, sir. So I gave that saving. Apart from that, sir, I took money around 22,000 from my uncle. So by this way, I managed, sir. Uncle means mama, sir.
Okay, so what is the support of your uncle, mama in your family?
Sir, actually my mama was a teacher, sir. But private teacher he earlier used to be. He got a job in December and joined in February, sir. So now he is earning good, so he can support me. So that's why, sir.
Okay. I have asked you a lot of questions, Amarji, yes, but the final question you didn't answer that part. That is your backup. If
yes, sir,
not
backup.
selected,
Sir, I earlier told, in case I won't get recommended in this attempt, I will come for the next attempt. But in case I won't get recommended, I want to be able to make in defense. So, sir, as a CGL engineer, I am preparing for that. So, I will go to that part. I will clear CGL, and it will give me a financial independence. And after getting a post in CGL, I will prepare for CSC. I am talking about the civil services, especially for IPS.
Why IPS? Why not IAS?
Sir, IPS is having.
You won't be getting the chance to fly over there, right?
Sir, right, sir. But in case I won't be able to make in defense, sir, so I won't get chance, I think, sir, in these services, sir. So that's why I will.
Why
I
not
will,
CAPF assistant commandant?
sir.
Why didn't you give that examination?
Sir, actually, I am also giving the exam, CAPF I am talking about, but I am more interested in IPS. Sir, because by being an IPS, I will be able to work, I may get chance to work under RA or IV or under CBI, which are also forces which tackles the threats, national threats I am talking about. So I love these things, so that's all.
Okay, like it's been more than an hour basically.
Yes, sir.
It was a wonderful conversation along with you. It sounds that you are a bit intellectual person. All the very best for your other tasks.
Thank you, sir.
And I got to know about a lot of things about you. If you want to ask something, you can also ask.
No, sir, thank you.
Sure?
Yes, sir.
Okay, all the very best here. Do well.